This picture was taken in March of 1940 on a tour bus with the University of Utah Men's Glee Club. Marion was a guest violinist on the tour. This was the first opportunity Marion and I had to become better acquainted. We dated off and on through our college years and both graduated in June of '43. My appointment to leave for Quantico, Virginia rushed a decision in our relationship. We didn't want to be separated, and together we decided that we would like to marry as soon as possible. We picked a hopeful wedding date for September the 17th, 1943. That was hopefully a week's leave between my classes at Quantico, and it was a gamble. Marion's parents, Emil and Elsa Bloom, were very supporting and willing to take the chance that we could get married as planned. I left for Quantico, Virginia, reserve officers training, and I will never forget the next 6 weeks, an introduction to becoming a Marine. After surviving this initiation, I excitedly telephoned Marion and shared the information that appeared on the Marine Bulletin Board at 4 p.m. on Friday afternoon. This directive authorized me to begin my next field artillery class that was scheduled to begin in a week. I was thrilled. I had a week to go home to get married. This was a miracle. I immediately left for Salt Lake via streamliner train. There were no commercial airlines during World War II. It was a miracle that all our wedding plans on September the 17th, 1943 went off without a hitch. After a memorable few days, we took the streamliner train and headed back to Quantico, Virginia. We must have really looked like newlyweds. Marion had an orchid corsage, and we were both on cloud 9. We arrived in Washington, D.C., and on to Quantico, Virginia. On Sunday, there was a championship polo game that had been previously scheduled for that Sunday afternoon. The championship team of field officers of the Marine Corps, with their prize thoroughbred horses, challenged the student artillery team made up of former polo players from their respective university. We used the field artillery training horses for our horses. The student artillery officers won the game. This was much to the disgrace of the brass using their prize horses. They hated to lose. My new bride, Marion, returned to Washington, D.C. to live and find a job. I could join her on weekends only. On Monday morning, I reported to my second field artillery training class on time. It's at 7:30 in the morning, 7 a.m. And after a whirlwind week, but we made it on time. Our family was influenced by my parents, especially by my father's military dedication. He had a dedication to America's freedom and support of the Constitution. All 6 of the children were involved in serving their country, including my sister, who married a medical doctor in the Navy. My next military assignment took us to Camp Pendleton, Oceanside, California, where I continued my combat training in the formation of the beginning of the 5th Marine Division for the next 6 months. Due to the tragic Marine losses during the Battle of Tarawa and others, there was an immediate need for replacements. The table of organization needed to be replenished. Orders came to transfer many of the veteran commissioned junior officers and the non-commissioned officers to form a replacement regiment for serious combat duty out in the several divisions of the Corps. This also was a very hard adjustment. At the conclusion of this ship to shore and live fire training, etc., we received our orders to report for areas unknown. Moran returned to Salt Lake City, and our group prepared to ship out for San Diego to Hawaii. We were quarantined for medical shots for 4 days, and then our group was split up and reassigned to unknown destinations. I was assigned